creating screencasts, screen recording. We're going to do, well, I guess you'd call them a screencast. We're going to look at recording what shows up on your screen. And we can do this either with the Mac or the PC. With the Mac, we're going to use QuickTime Player. And QuickTime Player now has an ability to do screencasts. So to start doing a screencast with your Mac, start up QuickTime Player, and then go to the File menu and do New Screen Recording. And the little box will open up that says, a little window will open up, window that says Screen Recording. And on the right there's a little arrow down there. If you click on that, it says, do you want to use the built-in input line in? That's where you attach a computer to your a microphone to your computer. Or do you want to use the built-in microphone? That's the default, and that's what we've selected. And also we have the option of showing or not showing mouse clicks in recording. So we'll just leave that the way it is. Now, at the bottom of the little window, you see a indicator of your audio level, and we can actually change that with the little slider right above it. Let's just leave it in the middle. And then finally, above that is the little button you record to start screen recording. And so let's record that. Let's start recording now. We're going to start screen recording, and when we do that, it says click to record the full screen, drag to record part of the screen, end recording by clicking the stop button in the menu bar. There's a little button up at the top of the menu bar that allows you to stop. We want to record the full screen, so we'll just click. Now, this is a blank screen. If you're already looking at, if you've already done some other things with iMovie, you might have, it might be populated. But the thing we have here is we have 4 basic windows in iMovie. In the upper left, we have what's called the project library, and actually that's where you do your existing project, and there's already one in the library by default called My First Project. So I'm just going to click on that to double click on that, and now we see the project window. I see we're getting a little helper is coming here to assist us, so that should cause a little problem. Okay, well, you have to scrunch down here out of the way because I have the computer on my on my lap here. Okay, and it says to start a new project, select video or photos and drag them to this area. Let's go through these little tags here in the middle of the screen. The first one here is a little camera. We click on that to import video. I'm going to click on it now, and the choice it gives me is to, it pops up with a window and it records. It's recording what I'm saying right now. So let's just capture a little bit here. We don't want to do too much. We're going to quickly overload the computer. So I click capture, and then it goes up to where we want to put it. Do we want to put it in the new event 12-12-13, the one we just saw, or do we want to create a new event? We want to add it to that existing event. And if we look at the top here, we'll see it's going to save it to the MacBook hard drive. It tells us we have 31 gigabytes free on this on this hard drive, which will go very fast, which at this rate can record 7 hours and 12 minutes of video. But we're going to do that, and so we click capture. Okay, we're now capturing video with the iSight camera to an iMovie event on the MacBook. And we don't want to do too much here. I'm going to go up and record about 25 seconds or so. And so let's stop recording. And then it's going to take a little while. It says generating thumbnails. That just takes a little bit. And then we'll click done. Okay, now you'll notice that the new event, which we clicked on earlier, and then it said in this right-hand box, it said new event 12/12/13. But now we notice that we can see the new event in here. And when I just go into it, you can see it's 25 seconds. Just what we recorded, 25 seconds. And I'm going to just go ahead and select all of this. This is the first step in creating movies creating new movies with iMovie. You select from the new event what you want to record in your movie, and then you drag it up to the project area. So we'll just drag this up here to the project area, and now we have the new event in the project area. Now we can go get more stuff and bring it in here. We can go to other events and get footage from there. We can even go to other places, like, for example, now we'll go back down to the center drive again. You see there's an icon here for music. We can drag music into our video. When I click on that, it goes to iLight and gives us, or we can go to GarageBand, or we can go to iLife sound effects, iMovie sound effects. We can go to the music in our iTunes. Let's go to that. And then we see below a whole set of different movies. And I have on this computer, I do have some royalty-free music that I could use. If we see something we like here's let's take this little short thing here called Floating on Something or Other. It's 33 seconds long. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to drag it up to the project area. Now see how it creates green around the project area. If I just drop it there, it's going to go up there. Or if I go up into the actual footage that we put in there, it'll click in there. Let's try it that way. Okay, I'm going to let it go, and it says it adds the movie down here at the bottom, and I'm going to put it here so it starts right away. Drag it up a little. Oh, guess I can't. And also, you'll notice now there's going to be two soundtracks. You see the soundtrack for the main video and the soundtrack for the music. I'm going to click on the music in the middle of the soundtrack. I get a little double-headed thing. I'm going to lower that. I'm going to cut this music way down to 20%, see, of its value. Otherwise, it had drowned out the other movie. Okay, or we can, if we wish to, they'll go back down here. We can bring in photos if we wanted to from our iPhotos, and let's just find a photo here if we can that would be appropriate to bring in here. Let's take a picture, just a picture of our studio, the other end of it, with another camera showing it. So I'm just going to drag that. I'm in, there's the photo. That shows another camera. Let's drag that up and put it in here. And now we're going to add that photo to our movie. Or we could do it a different way. We could put our photo right in the main part of the movie. I'm going to drag it up by the movie. Now notice now I'm not dragging it at the end of the movie. I'm dragging it right in the movie. And then when I do that, a little menu comes up and gives me some options. And I can do this picture-in-picture, which would be kind of nice to show how that feature works. We can actually have a picture in the, but let's just do what's called cutaway. Cutaway. Now if I do a cutaway, the picture is going to show up above and when I get to that part of the movie, I'll continue to hear my audio, but I'll see the picture instead. So there's an example in our movie screen of a cutaway image. We can add a title. So let's put a title by clicking on the T here, and I like to use a lower third, and I like to use it right at the beginning of the movie. Now if I just drag it up here, it covers the whole movie or the whole clip. But I bring it over to the edge here and it just appears in the first 4 seconds. And so now we have a little 4-second window here above ours. And let's put some text in it. I'll go over here and it says title text here. Let's replace that with John's video moment. And and the one below, I'm just going to name it. I'm going to call it recording the screen. Recording the screen with QuickTime. With QuickTime Player. There, that's good enough. So we've added a little title here. If I wanted it to be longer than 4 seconds, which is the default, I can just drag on it. See, I can make it as long as I wish, but I'm just going to leave it there. Let me go back to this movie down on the bottom here. There. I want to bring that right up to the beginning. There. Now I've got the movie brought up to the beginning, and let's see if I can actually extend it to the end here. No, it's going to run out. Okay, as I fade away into the distance, let me bring the picture to the end here. So at the end, we'll just see this picture. We'll still hear the talking and the music till it stops. So, titles, very easy to do. Transitions, you might want to put in transitions between your different components. And let's do a ending transition, fade to black. So I'm just going to take fade to black and put it up here at the end of our movie. And there it goes. Oh, I see. I put it, okay, yeah, I put it in, it's going to fade to black before that. That is what we wanted. I wanted it over here at the end. No. Okay, let's get rid of this picture at the end. I'm just going to click on it, get rid of it. There. Now we'll get the effect I wanted. We'll go to the end here, and then we'll fade to black. And now we have it. And that's that's how easy it is to create a quick movie using the older version of iMovie.